Hey everybody, welcome back to Shock and Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and look what I got. A microphone. Big things are coming. Today is day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to be doing 12 Christmas or Christmas time. It doesn't have to be exactly on Christmas, as long as it's in the holiday period. Films, going to be doing 12 over the next 12 days. Also got in a car accident today, so pardon me if this is a low energy one. I'm okay, but whatever. Anyway, today is 2010's Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale, directed by Jalmari Helander. It is a film set in Finland, which follows this young boy named Petteri. And on Christmas Eve, this excavation that's going on in their town causes an ancient evil to awaken, which is, of course, Kris Kringle, Santa Claus. Or so we think at the beginning. I won't spoil it, but we see something later on in the film. But yeah, this is a film that had been hyped up to me quite a bit. Whenever you look at those best holiday horror movies, this is always on there. So it's been on my watch list for quite a long time. I just never gotten around to it. Finally did, and I'm pleased to say it was good. It's a very good movie. Is it a holiday classic? Maybe not, but let's get into it. So the first thing I really like about this is the characters. I'm not a big fan of child characters in movies a lot of the time, especially in horror movies. I think that a lot of the time they're very overacted, or when the film falls on them, a lot of the time that can, kids just don't put out the performances that adults do in a lot of the time. But Petteri in this one is actually really good. He's very likable. He's a very likable kid in this, and I feel like he plays this well. It's not necessarily a family movie, but it feels like that a lot of the time, and he feels very fitting in this. He does a really good job with his character, despite being a young age. He's like a kid, like Terminator. The kid goes through so much in this, and he handles himself well. He's genuinely funny, and that's something else I like about the film. The entire cast, really, Petteri's father, everybody in this, are all really well played by their respective actors in this. And I do say actors because this is a weird movie, because I don't believe there's a single woman in this film, which is kind of odd. But yeah, the actors all do a good job in this. It's very funny and exciting. Despite the pacing being slightly off, plot wise, it felt like it needed to be longer. We get a lot of character development, but not a ton goes on for the first 2/3 of the movie, really. We get a little bit, but the major events and everything happen just all in the last third, and it feels kind of rushed at points, which is one of my issues with this film. But it's never boring. You're never waiting just for a big event to happen. The characters and stuff are interesting enough to carry the movie, and the special effects are decent when they're there. There's just not a ton of them, but when they're there, they're good. And yeah, this has a sort of grand scale in a lot of ways, which I really appreciated as well. They didn't just do the typical Santa Claus is bad thing. They go kind of bigger than that, which is cool. I didn't care for the ending that much. The very ending of this, I feel tonally didn't necessarily match the rest of the movie. It was kind of odd and not necessarily out of left field, but it's just a weird choice and kind of nonsensical even compared to the rest of the plot. So that hampers it a little bit. Solid 4 out of 5 still, though. Yeah, exciting, funny. The antagonists in this are very creepy, serve their job well. You're going to see a lot of naked old dudes in this, and it's not even an A24 movie, so yeah. Give it a watch, though. It's on Tubi, it's on Peacock. If you're looking for something new this holiday season, I know I'm going to be talking about some of the classics like Black Christmas and Christmas Evil, but if you're looking for something newer, that's sort of getting its due. I've seen this gaining a lot of popularity over the years. Give this a go. It might even become one of your new favorites, so yeah, that's it for now. Thanks, guys, for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Keep your notifications on. Zero thoughts, zero editing, zero brain cells, and zero planning. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.